Okay, then watch this video for December 7th, which would be Wednesday already. Yeah, wow. All right, so showing you IWM, the small cap ETF, all-time highs. SPY sitting right below or basically at all-time highs. The market's super strong. Before I go into the watch list, I just want to mention that on Thursday, which is 2 days from now, Wayne and I, he's at Day Trader Wayne on Twitter if you want to follow him, and you should. I am at Great Stock Picks with an X on Twitter. We're both going to be putting on a webinar together on Thursday at 7:30 Eastern Time. 7:30 at night Eastern Time on Thursday. So we're going to talk about the most crucial 2-hour period of your trading day. And we're also going to, be taking questions on anything trading related that we can answer or about our methods or anything like that. So it should be fun and hopefully informative as well. So if you don't know how to get to the webinar, you'll find a link to it on either Wayne or my Twitter feed, or if you're on my email list, you probably already have the link to the webinar. So enough about that, but it should be fun. The watch list is as follows. ENPH, nice breakout, although it gave back some of its gains, decent volume spike. We're just going to watch it for maybe a red to green on Wednesday. NVCN, way ahead of itself, huge move, but this one, just whenever you see 100 million shares in the thing, this was 50 cents a few sessions ago, went all the way up over 325 today before settling in at 242. Has to go on watch for the next week or so. Jane, one of our members, called this as a red to green idea right here. And she put it out in time before this candle. This candle was probably at $1.70 at the time and hadn't gone up yet. She put her idea out at the time, gave me enough time to look at it, and I have the microphone going at the open because things happen so fast, there's no way I could type ideas out. So when I saw Jane's post, I said, hey guys, I agree with Jane. I like this as a red to green, which is basically 178 right here, looking for that to push us through the high of day and squeeze, and that's exactly what happened. So again, just a great example of the teamwork in there. Now again, super extended, and I'm not really thinking I'm going to get a long trade in tomorrow. I'd like to see it come in for a couple days, but we're going to start watching it tomorrow. Matter of fact, we were watching it today. That's why we got that trade. BNSO, super strong close. You look to the left, there's really nothing in the way except this one spike. It's a low float stock. I mean, it made this move, today's range, 275 to 357 on only 1.3 million shares. Tell you how thin that thing is. But maybe we get a red to green in that. We'll see. Goes on watch. RXII, kind of the same deal. Big move. Again, I don't like to put these on watch. And if you're not a member of the trading room, I don't want people to watch this video and think, hey, this guy Mike's an idiot. He's calling all these things after they've made big moves. I'm not calling any of them. I'm just telling you they're going to go on charts. And if I get a low risk setup and maybe what looks like it's, hey, this might give a follow through day, then I'll make a call or a trade in it. So just, understand that, please. VKTX, it got this extra volume today, closing at 121, but that's not enough to get me interested because I like to look at the daily candles, and you really don't see any daily candles for months with any size to it, right? Here's one that you'd say this is the biggest one in months, and it was 141 to 169. I like stocks that can move better than that. You can see it did make a huge intraday move here, 159 to 289, but it hasn't done that since. The only reason it's on the watch list is because in after hours it's trading at 131. It got some volume and it got news after hours. I still don't love the chart. Also be aware that the 200-day is 133. So we'll see where it gaps to in the morning. Maybe it gives us a setup, but actually, to be honest with you, I've watched this thing before. I hate the way it trades, so keep that in mind. OPTT gapped up a couple sessions ago, and now we've just got back into support a couple red days, but on pretty low volume today. So that one might be ready, and it's got great support for the last couple weeks right above this $3 area. So I am looking for a bounce, turn back up tomorrow. ZTO was on watch today. To me, it's really weird that a stock can sell with this kind of daily range, sell off for 4 days in a row, and then put in a day like this. I mean, this is probably, after this kind of sell-off, this is probably, with maybe one exception, maybe this day, I can't tell, the most narrow range it's had, which just to me is bizarre after that kind of a fall-off. So why am I saying that? That gives me pause in even considering to trade this. Every little spike today just never would get through its early high. I never did trade this today, but I kept seeing these spikes thinking, okay, it's finally bouncing, and it just stayed in this tight range all day. So for me, that just means this stock is weird. I'm not that excited about it tomorrow, but it's on the list anyway. LEI, this was on Bounce Watch the last couple days. It never gave me an entry. Then today, kind of closed about where it opened. Let's look at it on 15-minute candles. It did do one spike today. Jane posted this when it was like 136, 137. She just posted, hey, this is getting volume, and you can see the spike there. I never did catch a trade in it because it didn't meet any of my intraday parameters, but it's sort of flagging after that pop. I don't know. Maybe it's worth watching, especially if oil gets a pop tomorrow. NSPR. Love this daily chart. My goodness, you had a pop back here, then you had a bigger pop here. This was on watch not that long ago, and it never followed through. Remember, we had the gap up day that hit 4. Came back into support, rode the 20-day, had a little spike here, a few days of nothing, another spike today. This one looks really poised for a big move. I don't have any kind of trigger price on it. It closed pretty strong today, right? Closing near its highs. There it is on 15s, 60s. I mean, it just looks really good if it can kind of break this flag. So I don't really have a price. I'm just going to watch it trade tomorrow. If it gives a low-risk setup, that is a very handsome daily chart. And then lastly, BCEI kind of broke out yesterday, and today was an inside day, so I'm going to watch it. Kind of reminds me a little bit of what we had on watch the other day was HOS, when it looked like this, and then Wayne made a call on it, probably somewhere around 650 that day, and it went all the way up nicely and still going. So if you look at it a couple days ago, HOS with that pop and then the inside day, right? You can kind of picture it's a little different, but still BCEI, nice pop, and then an inside day. So I really want to watch it. It looks interesting over $1.50 maybe. All right, we're going to work together to build a gap playlist in the morning as well. Hopefully catch some good trades in the morning, and then we won't have to worry about trading in the afternoon because I hate trading afternoons. So again, go to my Twitter or at Daytrader Wayne's Twitter and get signed up for that free webinar on Thursday. Again, I'm looking to have some fun and share some knowledge at the same time. 7:30 p.m. Eastern, probably an hour tops. We wanted to do these webinars on a more regular basis and just kind of develop a camaraderie with folks out there that are struggling trading and see what we can do to help. Nobody in my family wants to talk about stocks, which is odd because it's what's supporting all of them. But so it's nice to hang out with fellow traders because I get excited talking about stocks and trading, whereas most people in my life don't. So that's going to be my outlet, is these regular webinars. So join in. It should be fun. All right, I'm done babbling. We'll see you guys tomorrow.